Hey guys, welcome to Level 1 Reddit, where we give you your daily Reddit fix. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss what's trending and popular in Reddit. We have a few interesting topics today, from teachers to bar signs to a sad but inspiring story about a woman's last wish. So, we are going to start with the teachers of Reddit. Teachers of Reddit, what's the weirdest thing a student answered to "Tell me a fun fact about yourself"? I don't know how this is gonna end, but this is not gonna end well, guys. So the first comment reads, I just chose like 6 comments here, so I'm just gonna read them all together. So the first comment reads, in my psychology class, we were talking about the early signs of serial killers, and the quietest girl who never spoke told the story of when she lived in Chicago. She had a friend around 5th grade who would always stomp on baby birds and once put his hamster in the microwave. Well, his parents were having difficulty keeping up with his antics, so they sent him to his grandmother's, who he promptly stabbed to death when she woke him up for school. So that was interesting. That's a very uplifting fucking story for a Monday morning. But we're gonna go on to the second comment. That he has been in a juvenile detention multiple times and is currently on probation. Then he pulled up his pants enough that everyone could see his ankle monitor. That was something. Next one. I am not a teacher, but this guy in my class named Shane has this medical condition that causes him to grow tons of hair at an early age. He had a full beard in middle school. He would say, I'm Shane, and I'm very hairy. Oh, poor Shane. Alright, next comment. During French class, a guy in my class said that he likes stabbing children. He meant that he fences, but he didn't know the exact translation for that. Wow. Okay. Next one. My dad clogged the toilet this morning, and that's why I'm feeling frustrated, says a 5-year-old child. I will say the question was, how are you doing this morning? But I could barely keep from laughing out loud. Oh boy. Last one. A student once told my wife that her daddy had a special device that he had to blow into to start his truck. Well, that's a bad daddy. Sounds like a bad daddy to me. So the next topic here says count me in. It's in funny, and this one has 47,000 likes, upvotes, I should say. So this one counts me in. It says count me in. There's a sign outside a local bar that says, warning, bars need your help. We can only open at 1/3 of our capacity. Those who cannot drink for 3 are kindly asked to leave their place to the professionals. Now that is a fucking awesome sign. They should have signs. They should have more signs like that for restaurants too. Hey, if you can't eat 3 cheeseburgers, you can't come in. Oh my god. I can only imagine some Karen complaining about that sign already. Alright, the top 5 comments that I found. First one, do your part. It's not being an alcoholic. It's just supporting small business. Totally agree there, buddy. Second one, my time to shine, says a woman pregnant with twins. Oh boy. Oh boy. If you just turned off my channel, I would understand why. Third one. Finally, my tribe has called. Let them know to close the doors behind me when I enter. I got it covered. Next one. Finally, I can use my alcoholism for good. And the last one says, challenge accepted. 3 beers is really not that hard to down, man, especially if you had a long day. It's really not that hard to down, but then again, depends, what day kind of day you're having. I mean, if you just if you work first shift and you just get off work at like 2 o'clock or something, or 3 o'clock, that's not cool, because then you'd be an alcoholic. Okay, so the next one kind of hit me kind of hard, because I'm a very soft guy, put it that way. So the next one reads: This woman got married in a hospital hours before she died of cancer. Excuse me. So the last words. I'm just gonna read this article. There was an article down here that it goes through right here at the today.com website. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read it to you guys. This woman got married in a hospital hours before she died of cancer, and there's a picture right there of her. Looks like she's in her wedding gown and wedding dress, and her husband's right there, just standing up, and she's obviously laying down on a hospital bed. You can even see the nurse back here, just kind of standing right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this article. The last words of Heather Mosher's life were spent telling her husband how much she loved him on their wedding day. The breast cancer has metastasized throughout her body, was no match for her pure joy when she finished her vows and raised her arms in celebration during an impromptu wedding ceremony with husband David Mosher. 18 hours after she said "I do" on December 22nd at St. Francis Hospital in Hartford, Connecticut, she died at the age of 31. Her death on December 23rd came exactly 1 year after accepting David's romantic marriage proposal under a streetlight on a horse and carriage date. "I saw her sick," David Mosher said. "I saw her in a lot of pain, and she didn't give up until she married me. It is so humbling that someone could love me like that." Some of the comments here. I only picked 4 comments here, guys. The first one says, "She still looks pretty." And I agree with that one. She does look pretty. Second comment: "I don't know if I'd be able to keep on living if my wife passed away. She's my everything. He's a much stronger man than I am. I'm glad he was able to make her happy before she passed." Next comment: "I feel this. I got married in the hospice my dad was in the day before he died of pancreatic cancer." Wow, that's pretty wild. Fourth and the last comment: "The same thing happened to my grandmother. She was on her deathbed in our house, and her longtime boyfriend, that she knew since middle school, was already engaged with her. He wanted to get married before it was too late, so we set up the room. We filled it with white Christmas lights, and we had flowers, blankets, and more so that everyone, especially my grandmother, felt comfortable. They were married just 2 or 3 days before she passed. I still remember how beautiful it was, and I still miss her a lot. Have a great day and night, everyone." This article, I chose this one because I told you guys at the beginning of the show, it kind of hits me because my mother-in-law died back in 2004, 2003. She died right before my wife and I started dating, so I never got a chance to meet her. But from what I heard from everyone in her family, she's a great woman, and I can see that because my wife is a great woman. She's a great person. 5 years ago, my father-in-law died of cancer as well, and that was especially hard for us in our family because that's it. After you lose your mom, the only one you got left is your dad. So that was especially hard for my wife, and I know the pain that people feel when they lose someone with cancer. So that's why I picked this story, because it's a little bit of a personal for me, because like I said, cancer does not discriminate, not with color, with age, nothing. It really doesn't. And I'm going to leave the show with this quote that somebody said in Reddit too. When you think the world sucks and is unfair, know this. It is. But sometimes little bits of humanity leaks out to remind us that every once in a while, life can also be sweet and beautiful. Use this as a reminder to be nice to each other. Help a stranger in need today. Be well. So with that in mind, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the show. I got a little something on my face. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Thank you so much for watching Level 1 Reddit. Please subscribe if you like this content. New videos are out every morning at 5 a.m. Monday through Friday. And until we come up with a better slogan, we're gonna stick with "You are beautiful." Have a good one, guys. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye bye.